Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another bonus episode of the spine-chilling podcast, Horror Talks with Tate. My name is Tate Irons, and I'm your host for this podcast, and I can't wait to talk with another special guest. As you guys remember, in the last one, we had Alina Desmond with us, who will be in Piglet, Ferris of the Mole, and Hook. Anyway, this time, we have two special guests with us. We have Stephen Staley and Natasha Tosini because we have another movie coming, which they had directed, written, produced, and act in that movie called Viral Hunt. So I'd like you to welcome them. How are you guys doing?
Good,
Hey, good,
very,
thank you.
really good.
How are
Thanks. Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I'm doing really great, thank you. So,
Happy Christmas, by the way.
oh,
Oh
thank you
yeah,
so
happy
much.
Christmas.
Thank you so much, guys. And Natasha, it's so great to have you back at the show.
I know, I'm so glad to be back. It's been such a long time.
That's good. And this
Also,
is
just wanted to say as well, we were we were working with Alina in that last movie you mentioned, Hook. Both of us were in that as well.
Yeah,
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 good fun.
yeah. I
D
remember.
is Hook.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so excited to see this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for both of you. How did you guys feel when you have your own productions and making your own movies? Mm.
Do you want me to go first? I would
Yeah,
say it's really good, really good. It's something that allows you to be really creative. It's something that suits me, I'll be honest with you. My background is I'm a businessman anyway, to be honest, before I got into acting. So it suits me really well. It's something I feel really comfortable with, and I love building brands and I love making movies. So it's like perfect for me.
Mm.
Tash, what do you think?
Um, for me, I kind of didn't know if I'd be good at this or if I'd be really bad at it because I know that I'm creative, but that's really as far as it goes. Um, but I did actually really enjoy directing. I think I prefer directing than producing because producing is more like figuring things out and logistics and stuff, and directing is kind of like seeing the vision and like putting, like seeing how you want it to be and like make sure it is that way, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed that. But I do think we took on too much work because we were like the writers, which also meant we were script supervisors. We were head of like we had like people for props, but we were like the people behind what props were on the screen. We were the directors, which meant we had to tell the actors what to do. We were the producers, which means we had to tell the AD what to do. And we were acting as well. So we had to think about everything at all times and know our lines. So it was really difficult to like be
Hmm.
in character.
Yeah.
Um, but it was really fun. It was a good experience.
Well, wow, that's cool because because like I saw the deals that you posted that you guys were also playing the roles of the characters, and I also couldn't believe that you guys had made your own productions.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I mean, originally, amazingly, we were both gonna survive. Oh, I don't want to say that.
Hang on a
Actually, no, I'm not giving
it's
anything away though. I
okay.
haven't given anything away. But we were both gonna be in the end of the film, weren't we?
Yeah.
Mm,
Originally, but
yeah.
we handed the script over to the assistant director, and he read it, and he was like, "Guys, you two are going to be on the screen a lot here." Do you know what I mean? Like, he's going to
Yeah.
be on the monitors. He's going to be over checking everything. And I was like, oh, one of us is going to have to somehow get out of the film earlier.
Yeah.
Um, no spoiler, by the way. Um, Genuinely. But yeah, one of us, I we had to make the decision for one of us to not be in the film as much as the other person because we needed to make sure the production went as good as possible. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. What are you guys expecting the audience reviews will be for Viral Hunt?
I'm expecting them to be good. I'm
Yeah.
expecting people to go, this is amazing.
Yeah.
No, honestly, we're in the post production process now, And when we were on set, the acting performances were good because we made sure we wanted we wanted to get some good people for this project, didn't we? I think that was because we're actors. We we maybe we wanted to make sure that the acting performance was good. That was the first thing. I know that doesn't make the movie great. There's so much extra things that need to go into it.
Yeah.
But we would like to think people would like it. We're gonna like it because it's us. Like we've been watching back the footage,
Yeah.
haven't we? Going, oh my god, this is hilarious. This is funny. This is good. But then I
Yeah.
say to Tash, I'm like, is it? Do we like this just because we remember how much fun we had making it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'd like to think people like it, but I'd also say, um, without like we're trying to make a movie, and compared to like some films with bigger budgets, it's very difficult to make the money go as far as you want it to. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're realistic. It's not going to win an Oscar, for example, but as long as the audience watch it and have fun watching it and enjoy it, that's enough for us, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. There's lots of twists and turns as well. So a lot of things that horror fans would be like, oh, this is going to happen now. It doesn't. So we wanted to make it, I don't know how to explain this without giving away anything, but we wanted to make it different to normal horrors where you see someone fall over and you go, oh, of course, she's fell over. She's going to die now. We
Mhm.
we didn't want it to be like that. We kind of wanted to go against the grain and like a lot of things where you would assume something's going to happen, something else happens, and there's lots of twists. So yeah, we kind of wanted it to be different.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. Um, so I got some questions for Natasha. So what inspired you to co-write and co-direct Viral Hun, and how did your previous acting experience influence your approach to this film?
Ooh, okay. So, um, well, I kind of got the idea for Viral Horn. Originally, it was my idea, and then obviously we went into it together, me and Steve. Um, And I guess I got the idea because of the twists and the turns that we like put into it. I didn't want it to be like I don't really enjoy watching horrors, so I wanted to make a horror that I would enjoy watching. So I kind of added some drama, some like moments that are like romantic. I added loads of different bits in there. So obviously the genre is horror and the whole thing is a horror, but there's little moments in there that I could enjoy. And there's like subplot lines going on that even though I don't enjoy watching horror, I can enjoy watching it, if that makes sense. Because it's a
Mhm.
story. It's not just a slasher. People are not just dying everywhere. It's more like there's a story, there's a plot, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Um, and obviously, when me and Steve went into this project, we knew that we knew the script better than anyone else because we've read it and we've edited it 1,000 times. There was like 10 different versions of the script because we were going over it, making it perfect. So no one knew the script better than us. So if we'd have got a director in, we'd have just been overseeing them anyway because we were going to be there. So even if we'd have had a director on set, we'd have been probably nitpicking and being like, well, no, actually, we saw this like this. And, obviously, when there's a director, you don't want to stick your oar in and get involved in it. So we obviously then made the decision to direct. And with the other question that you asked, sorry, I feel like I went off a little bit there. With
Yeah.
the other question that you asked about acting experience, I feel like it actually did change our approach quite a bit because we were kind of focusing on the actors more than would usually happen on a set. Usually the actors are kind of left to do their own thing and the crew are doing their thing and stuff. But we were prioritizing the actors a bit more because we're actors and we know how it normally works, if that makes sense.
Oh
So we were
yeah.
focusing on the acting a lot more. Even in the edit, we notice things and we both make notes on things like, oh, this actor forgot his line at this point. Can you please cut to a close up? So it's not obvious that he forgot his line. Like things like that, we're noticing because we're actors.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. Cause like I cause I gotta say, cause like I couldn't believe that you guys are like doing all of this, and that just got me like I'll be excited to see what you got there. Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
how did you approach developing your character Belle while also managing an overall direction and production of the film?
Um, it wasn't developing the character wasn't too hard because all the development I usually do for a character is done before I get on the set, and then I kind of forget everything on the set, like purposely though. Like before I go into a set, I'll like really develop the character and I'll really delve deep into the character and what she likes, what she dislikes, who are her friends, what are her values, what does she enjoy doing? Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing.
Oh
And
yeah.
I will really obsess over it. And then when I get on set, I'll forget all of it and just be that character, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So developing the character wasn't too hard. However, we were still making changes to things and fixing things literally the day before we went on set. Like we were having deliveries of props whilst we were on set and we were having to go pick them up. We had to drive to Manchester on the first night, I think it was the first night, to go and
Yeah.
pick up more props. And then there was more props being delivered the next day and we had to make the costume for the killer and we had so many things to do. So we didn't really have time to develop characters. I don't know about Steve, but for me, I didn't really develop my character. I kind of just acted, and my character, she's really like withdrawn and she's really vulnerable and she's in like a bad situation. She's got a boyfriend in this, and he's not very nice. So I
Oh,
kind of just looked into past relationships I'd had that weren't great and like used that experience, I guess.
oh, okay. Like I didn't know that developing your character would be easy because because sometimes when I think when people like making the film, it gets hard to like make the characters.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot easier for us because we knew the script so well. So I knew every single character inside and out. Not even just
Oh,
my own. Like usually I'll know my character, but I won't know anyone else's, and I won't really learn too much about the other characters. But I knew every single character, even like the more supportive roles. I knew every single character. I knew I had developed. Me and Steve had developed every single character, so it wasn't too hard for us to know what our characters were going to be like, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for Steven now. So as this like the saying, like director, producer, and actor in Vital Hunt, how did you ensure that each role gets the attention it deserves without compromising the overall quality of the film?
I get you. Yeah. I think that was a challenge, a good challenge that was. And I definitely lent, should I say, on my acting experience to get me through because it was the first time I was producing and directing a film. I'd already done about 35 movies, mostly horror films. And also because, as Tash said, we were writing the script and maybe we knew the characters because
Yeah.
we spent weeks on the script. I I I was taking probably a risk with this bit, but Mike, even though I knew the character, I was literally turning up on set, spending all my time as the producer or the director, and then within literally 5 minutes before the scene starts, I'd be looking at the script going, I don't know the lines, I don't know this scene. Do you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
usually can pick up the lines really quick. And that got me through. And obviously, the big scenes where I had more dialogue, I did prepare them in advance. But like Tash said, we didn't have that much time. So we were spending so much time on the production side of things before going to the set. And everything did go well, I thought. Like we did plan
Yeah.
it well. But there was always one or two things that came up during filming. Oh no, we need the GoPro straps, or we need more smoke for the smoke machine, or do you know what I mean? Or we need bulbs for better lighting. Oh, I'll buy it from Amazon. I'll go to the locker and go and get it. So you were always getting pulled out of the acting. Unfortunately, took to somewhat a backseat. But
Yeah.
I think both me and Tash, we definitely lent on our previous acting experience to get through that bit. And also, obviously, having watched the footage back, and also when Tash was on screen, I was always on the monitor, so I would have told her if it didn't look any good. And we've
Thanks.
got some good footage.
Oh.
But yeah, so yeah, we were helping each other out that way as
Yeah.
well. And obviously, being the producers, yeah, really, you're in charge of the product. You know, you want the product to be so good, so good. So we would always, you can always take more takes. The problem you've got is how much time you're going to take doing it because you don't want to start losing time and you're concentrating on how much light we got outside. Luckily for this film, a lot of it was indoors, so we could control the lighting a bit better there. But yeah, I think we planned it well. I think we executed it well, didn't we? And we
Yeah.
should have a when everything's put together on this project, you know, the sound and grading, etc. I think it'll be good. Yeah, I think it'll be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I bet it would be good. Because because I was gonna say that when you guys are like have to like you said about reading the script before you do your character, and like when you were saying like you don't know the line, I would probably be the same if I was in a movie because
Yeah,
sometimes I keep forgetting things like very quickly, which I
yeah.
you guys probably haven't heard. I'm gonna be in an actual horror film.
Oh
Oh
wow,
wow, well done.
brilliant. What is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It'll be called the R.I.P. Man.
Oh really? Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So
When's this happening then?
yeah. I'd never expected that to happen, and it was a dream come true.
Oh, you've already been in it.
Um, well, it's not out. Yeah, I've already been in it. I'm only in the
Oh,
background. Like, I'm. There'll only be a picture of me in it.
all right, cool.
Yeah, and
Oh, well done.
yeah. Thank you. Anyway. What inspired you to take on such a multi-phase role in Viral Hunt? And how did you think this has shaped the creative direction of the project?
I think what inspired me was probably going to my past. You know, I'm used to creating my own opportunities, if you like to say that. I mean, first of all, I said to you, Tash, and I said I wanted to experience what it was like to be a director in a movie, and I, with the greatest respect to myself, no one's going to wake up one day and go, "Oh, you over there, can you direct my movie?" Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen. So we wanted to create that opportunity for ourselves, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted the experience. I wanted the experience. I thought I'd enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I probably enjoyed the production side more. Um, but it was your vision, wasn't it, Tash? So for you, it was way clearer for you. What I was doing was
Yeah.
adding things that I wanted to see in a horror film. So when we were writing it, I would say, you know, we obviously we had an investor as well for this project, so we were bound to support them and we had to please them with their vision. But so we didn't have full creative control, but we did have a lot of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And yeah, we've made something that we think is fun. I think it's fun, you know. I
Yeah.
felt it was really fun. They're always fun making horror films, but I think this one looks fun on screen. I'm watching it like
Yeah.
myself,
Oh.
but it might only be funny to me because I remember what it was like and what was happening on that day and how we felt stuff. Um, so yeah, I think what I bring to the project might be a little bit different for horror films. I'm surprised you said before you don't watch horror films, Tash. I've never liked horror films that much, and here's us two making a horror film.
Yeah.
But there's some horror films I thought were brilliant. I'm old enough to remember when Scream One came out of the cinema, and we it was a big deal that in the 90s. So these films like that that have always stuck with me, for example. Um, and yeah, it's strange. When I grew up, I always thought horror films were a little bit silly because sometimes it was quite predictable. You know, like,
Mm.
and you'd have a killer walking towards someone who was running, yet the guy that was killing the person was catching the person up that was running, and I thought this is silly. Um, so there's things like that that I wanted to make sure that wasn't really in this. Do you know what I mean? Like I wanted it. In fact, I remember when I was writing it, and I said to you, Tash, I'm just going to walk off out the building one day, like halfway through the film. Like, I don't want to be
Yeah.
anymore. I'm just going to walk off. But you can't do that in films. They don't let you do it. And I was like, I'm this close
Mm.
to saying to you, let's just do something different.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that's what you'll see in this a little bit. You'll see some different things happening. I'd like to think that. Although to be fair, I've not watched. You must have watched probably hundreds of horror films. I haven't had that luxury. I've watched quite a few, but not, you know, not that many. So maybe some of the stuff we've done, we think we're like making something new. Maybe it's been done before. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, because yeah, it looks like I'm the only one that has been watching like a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like of course my favorite ones is Terrifier and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Have you? I would take it you've seen both of them then, yeah.
I've seen both of them. I only seen the second one in the cinemas because I wasn't able to see the first one in the cinemas because I wasn't over 18 because it's like R18 plus.
Oh,
So,
is it?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So at least I got to see it, the second one in the cinemas.
Oh,
Like
brilliant.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys were in the rave scene. Where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was very funny, wasn't it, that day? It was
Yeah.
like we were on
yeah.
screen for about 5 seconds, but yeah, we were there all day. We were there for a few days, weren't we?
I was there for like 3 days, I think,
Uh,
Yeah.
because I
yes.
was in the second location for 2 days.
Oh, oh yeah, because I remember because Scott Chambers told me that the one with Pooh took 3 days and the one with Tigger was 2 days. Mm.
Oh, you talk about the rave scene bits.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rave scene.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was there for 2 days, but it was more of a bit of a laugh, wasn't it, really? It was funny.
Yeah, it was. It was just
It was
fun. It
because
was fun to be there and
we
everyone was
were.
there.
Oh yeah.
It's the case with these films sometimes. You're there for a while, but you're barely on the screen. But it doesn't matter, does it? It's a bit of fun, you know, bit of fun.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it was just fun. And it's fun to watch Steve go like this on the screen.
but all I heard was cameras on Steve, cameras on Steve, cameras still on Steve, cameras on Steve. He was out, during the race scene. So I was like,
Oh. Oh. Oh.
and then he did it to you. Did it to you, then the cameras on Tasha, cameras on Tasha.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think they
had to
put.
kiss the guy
Yeah,
that
so
you see
they
me
didn't put that
dancing
bit
on.
on,
I
did
had to
they?
kiss him in the
Yeah.
scene, and I didn't know that that was going to happen before. But they were shouting, "Cameras on Tasha, Tasha, kiss him, dance on him, get your boobs out." I was like, everyone in the
What?
surrounding area was just looking at me, and I'm going,
Yeah. I know they didn't put that in, did they? They did the same to me. He said, "Cameras on Steve,
Oh.
kiss, kiss, kiss." I was like, right, okay.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
It was funny though.
Oh
It
yeah,
was.
that was funny. What unique perspectives do you think your involvement in
Oh.
multiple aspects of Viral Hunt brought to the storytelling and production process?
I think I don't think this is unique, but in terms of producing, I've got a lot of experience with business, so I found probably that side working with people. Actually, I'm quite, I don't know, debatable, but I feel like I'm quite good managing people because I'm used to doing that.
Mm, yeah.
Um, Tash sort of touched upon it before. We've been in loads of films, and often the crew are sort of divided from the actors, aren't they? Because the crew are constantly working all the time, and you have actors, and they have pockets of time where they might have 5 hours and they're sitting there doing nothing. And what we were doing is, and sometimes as an actor, you can be on set all day and be told, "I'm really sorry, your scene's getting moved to tomorrow because we've run out of time."
Mm,
And the actor just will smile and say, "Oh, it's okay," but inside they probably feel bad. And then we were like picking up those pieces quite well, weren't we? We were like speaking
yeah,
to the actors all the time. We were speaking to the crew. It was great for me and you as well, Tash, because we had a chance to be on the crew side.
yeah,
So we
mm.
got to see both sides, and it's something I wanted to experience anyway, that.
Oh,
Because if you have a bad movie set, sometimes the crew and the actors can clash, can't they? Whereas everyone got on this movie so well, didn't they?
yeah,
Everyone had a great time. You could tell they did, but everyone said anyway. But it was it was good, and I wonder if that was partly down to me and you.
yeah,
Not taking
yeah.
Robert's
I
credit
think it was.
because
yeah.
because it was well produced. I think it's well planned. We planned it well. We did prepare as good as we could, didn't we?
Yeah,
Um, and and yeah, we made sure everyone felt good. I think that's. I've not been on many movie sets like that where everyone seemed to have a great time to the point where
no,
people liked being there, didn't they? Like, I know that there's other films we've done where it's been good, but sometimes if you don't get the mix right, it can not lead to good results. But yeah, so I think that was one thing. Um, but yeah, I think outside of that, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know because it was a new thing for us. Do you know what I mean? It was a new experience. Whether I've brought anything other than that unique to the project, I don't know. I don't know.
That's
But we
right.
tried our best, didn't we? We did try our best.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it
Yeah.
felt good. It felt like it went as well as it could do.
Yeah, it actually went really well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did not expect it. One of our actors actually, sorry to jump in on the question, but one of our actors, we know her really well, Kelly Rianne Sanson. She's
yeah,
one of our lead actors. And I spoke to her about it and she kind of says, obviously she's one of our best friends, and she was like, yes, of course I'll be in it. Like, of course I'll be there. No questions asked. She wanted to like be there and support us and stuff. And she said previously she thought, right, okay, this is going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess. I'm just going to have to prepare myself. It's going to be a shambles. I'm going to be stressed. This is not going to be a nice experience, but I'm willing to do it for my friends. And she says this was like one of the sets she'd had the most fun on ever. Like she said to me at the time, this was her most enjoyable set she'd ever been on, and she had no idea. She thought she was coming into it and she was going to be dead stressed because we didn't know what we were doing, and it's our first film. And I think we just prepared so well, and everyone, we were so uplifting as like characters, and meaning like we were so uplifting as like directors and producers, and we were having so much fun with everyone that we were like standing up for the people, if that makes sense. Like if there were last minute changes, we would tell people straight away. And for example, if a girl had got into her costume and her makeup for a certain scene and they'd changed it, then we'd just have to say, well, you can't change it because she's already in makeup. We don't want to like have to get her out of it and then get her back in. Do you know what I mean? Like we were making so many, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but we were making way for standing up for the people, if that makes sense. And
yeah.
everyone had fun because of it.
Oh, that's cool.
I think we were supporting everyone, whether they're actors
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or crew, and I think everyone felt that as well, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Well, I think that's all the question I got so far because unfortunately the meeting time is about to run out for 4 minutes. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it sucks. Well, thank you guys for joining the show, and
Yeah,
Thank you
no,
for
thank
having
you.
us.
Thank you.
no problem. So, guys, if you are willing to see Viral Hunt, then go see it. Coming very soon, next year.
It'll be probably, I'm going to guess, it's a guess because it's not up to us. It'll be up to the executive producers, but I'm going to guess it'll probably be around the summertime. Could be August, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
that, that's all right. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right.
But
So,
thank you.
guys, just remember next time I will be back for the third installment of the Lost Call series called The Lost Call, Jeff the Killer's Terrifying Visit. And and I hope you guys are excited for the Winnie the Pooh one that will be coming very soon called The Lost Call, Winnie the Pooh's Blooded Shadows. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. So, guys, thank you for watching this interview, and thank you guys for coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will see you guys next time. Stay spooky.
Bye, guys.
See
Thank you.
you later. Bye bye. Thank you.